I was recently reading the history of the Royal Tank Regiment when I came across the story of 5 RTR. 5 Regiment was involved in every major campaign in the Western Theatre of Operations during the Second World War. It was involved in the Battle for France and the subsequent retreat from Dunkirk. It was then sent to North Africa to take part in the Western Desert Campaign. It fought right through that campaign and then was involved in the invasion of Sicily, the invasion of Italy. After that it was brought back to the UK where it retrained and straight away was sent into Europe during D-Day and fought right through France and Holland, Belgium and into Germany itself. Perhaps one of the most striking parts of its story though comes during the Western Desert Campaign. By October 1942 the regiment had been fighting without a break for over 2.5 years and they were given the opportunity to go on leave. Then at the last minute Montgomery came to them and said, "I'm just about to start a major battle at a place called El Alamein and I really could use your experience and your skills. I know you're due to go on leave and any man who wants to go can have the time off, but I'm asking for volunteers to stay and fight in this upcoming battle." Every single member of the regiment volunteered to stay on. They were exhausted and they were tired, they were worn out by 2.5 years of fighting, but every single person volunteered to stay. They didn't get a break until just before D-Day when they were given 2 weeks leave. Many years later, some of the soldiers were asked, why did you volunteer? And why did you all do it together? Was it for the country? Was it for the king? Was it because you wanted to overthrow fascism? Why did you stay? And they all said more or less the same thing. Yes, those things were important, but mostly we did it for our mates. We didn't want to leave them in a battle that we weren't involved in. That kind of loyalty is what wins wars. Loyalty to mission, yes. Loyalty to country. Loyalty to the wider good. But especially loyalty to those around us, to those who fight with us on our left and our right. I wonder if soldiers today were given the choice after 2.5 years of taking some leave or going into another battle, which they'd choose. That was a special generation who knew that loyalty is one of the key and core values of the British Army.